If you had to pick the strongest company in the current AI era, many people would mention NVIDIA. However, the world has started to rely too much on one company, and Korea has begun to see that gap. Today, I will easily discuss whether NVIDIA's dominance will continue and how far Korean AI semiconductors have come. Originally, graphics cards were strongly associated with gaming. However, with the advent of the AI era, the situation has completely changed. AI has to perform tremendous calculations simultaneously. It's not just one person calculating, but thousands calculating at the same time. At that moment, NVIDIA's GPUs began to demonstrate incredible power. And now most AIs, like ChatGPT, run on NVIDIA GPUs. The problem is that they have become too powerful. To build an AI server, now you essentially have to use a lot of NVIDIA GPUs. This is because AI needs to process an enormous amount of calculations simultaneously. For example, it's more like the level of thousands of people calculating at the same time rather than just one person. However, NVIDIA was the first to start creating GPUs specifically optimized for these AI calculations, and they did so with great strength. It's not just the chips that are strong. The programs and development environments used by AI developers are already largely built around NVIDIA. In simple terms, the way people are accustomed to working has solidified around NVIDIA's standards, just as we have become accustomed to the Windows operating system. The AI development environment has also expanded around NVIDIA. So now there's a trend of first looking at NVIDIA when building AI servers. The prices have skyrocketed. Some AI servers are said to cost as much as a house. As a result, the US, China, Europe, and even South Korea have started to talk about needing to reduce their dependence on NVIDIA. So, will NVIDIA's monopoly come to an end? It doesn't seem easy yet. This is because NVIDIA is not just a company that makes chips, but it dominates the entire AI ecosystem. However, change is beginning. In the future, AI will not just be a technology used within research labs, but it will start to spread into everyday life, including cars, robots, factories, and smartphones. However, an important issue arises here. AI consumes a tremendous amount of electricity. If we continue to increase only the ultra-expensive AI servers like now, both electricity costs and server prices will also rise. So from now on, AI semiconductors that consume less power and are cheaper will also become important, not just the strongest AI. And it is precisely at that point that Korean companies began to see opportunities. The AI semiconductor war is growing, not just as a corporate competition, but as a competition for national industrial structure. And at the center of it all, Korea, which has HBM and semiconductor production capabilities, has begun to enter the scene. Not only Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix, semiconductor equipment companies like Jusong Engineering are starting to gain attention, again in the flow of the AI era. Will NVIDIA's monopoly continue, or will a new era of AI semiconductors begin?